Hey everybody, it's me, Sean, your lead knife sharpener, and we are back with Obsidian Rimworld Alpha 17. It looks like it's day number 40. You can hear that spooky music, but it always tricks me every time. I get all excited, and it's like, oh yeah, it's that bug, that Alpha 17 bug that we all know so well. Or, hopefully you know it so well, because I'm not going to explain it. But anyways, it's cool because we get to hear the fighting music more often, but it's kind of a drag because we don't get to hear all the fun normal music all that often, and I really like the fun normal music. But like I said, this music is good. This is low priority, huh? Excuse me. And what do we have for this priority on this one? Probably important. Yep. So let's try setting up like a maybe another important, or even like one below important, like normal or something. That's a growing zone, isn't it? I could switch it to something else. But I think what I'll do is set up that right there, paste, and lower that to preferred, and we're going to copy that. And I'll set up another, whoops, what did I do there? And we'll set up another one right there. And maybe one more up here. That way we'll just have some stone kind of scattered around. I used to use that strategy quite a bit. I would have stone, metal, and wood stockpiles basically at all the major exits. That way there would always be stone and stuff nearby when I wanted to build something. But I've really fallen off a lot of the good habits I had. If you go back and watch my original series, is that Fallville? I don't even remember which one it was, but if you watch the very first Rimworld series, I had a lot of really good habits in that. And as I've kind of gotten used to playing and talking and stuff at the same time, and maybe not focusing so much on playing the best way possible, yeah, I've really, really fallen back on some really good, like, best practices that I probably should be doing. And having wood and stone and stuff by the doorways is one of those things. So, really interesting bit of discussion there, you guys. You're welcome. I'm so glad you're here to listen and hear that from me. And now that I've got these bodies out here, I probably want to start hauling them inside so they don't rot away. I'm going to set this as a place for mechanoid corpses, because we do want to store them inside, so that'll be good. This stuff, of course, can all store outside. Maybe not great to have all the silver sitting around. I suppose it's possible that raiders could come and try to steal it or something, but I don't know. I mean, is there really a big worry that the raiders are going to get inside of our thingy? I don't think there is. Are we up to... got a bunch of female Muffalos, only one male. And start training all these guys too. That's a female and that's a male. So I think we're going to leave our female boars untrained. That way they don't get involved in fighting, and we can kind of perpetuate the species. But I do want to train up some more Muffalos, and always want to train the females. Would be my preference, because they can repopulate themselves. But whoa, geez Louise. Uh-oh, malaria. Bandit camp, more like boring camp. Oh, and my success would be a shield belt. Give me a break. Thanks, Counselor of Hissler. So we've got some malaria going through, which is very bad. Yeah, that's not good at all. So it looks like we're going to have some resting going on. Now, which bed is... There we go. This one's not owned by anybody. I'm going to go ahead and reinstall that in here just so we can kind of have everybody in one room. But I'm going to have to send these guys with malaria to go rest until healed, and that's going to take forever. Alright, Spacey. Ellenbrook. Do any of these guys have compromised immune systems? I don't think so. Spacey, Freeman. All right, they all have all their kidneys, so that's good. And Drake. So that's half our colony has malaria. Who's a constructor? Luminary? What are you doing, Luminary? Looks like you're going way out of your way for something probably pretty boring. Looks like you're making stone chunks. Why don't you do that? And we will have Drake get down here and be ready to get into bed when the time comes. All right, and we have Freeman, Kevin, and Wu. Freeman's going to be in the bed, so I'm going to turn him off of doctoring. But Wu and Kevin are both healthy, and we have some medicine, right? Okay, good. So at least we can sort of treat these guys, even if it's not really the way that we should be treating them. It's going to be better than nothing, and hopefully they will get a little bit better. All right, that's a hospital bed. Drake, rest until healed. All right, and we're going to put, do we have light bulbs? Ah, good, thanks. So we're going to put a light in here. Give them some sort of, oh, is it 51 degrees outside? I mean, I get that it's nighttime. Let's just go ahead and put a torch in there so I don't have to worry about electricity and stuff. We won't have any problem with that. Luminary, I know you want to rest. Let's build that torch first. Make these guys a little bit happier. They're going to be pretty unhappy being in this miserable little room as it is. And it looked like... where did Dr. Wu go? Did he... Well, now he is really facing the wrong direction to be resting. Who's my other doctor? Kevin? Well, Wu, how are you doing on rest? See, this is the reason I have them have a split resting thing, because then I can tell them to do other things like tending Freeman. And our other doctor is Kevin. Kevin! That was an obscure reference right there. There we go. Get these guys treated up. Oh, are you kidding me? Luminary, Drake, Ellenbrook, Spacey. Oh my gosh. Wow. I mean, at least, fortunately, it's like the people who are already sick are just like more sick, but that's not good. We're gonna have some pretty serious mental stuff going on here now because of this. I suppose since this is our hospital, it's not supposed to be our hospital, but kind of has turned into it. We're gonna set this for a spot to store our herbal medicine there. There we go, great. Is there somebody I can get to haul herbal medicine there? I mean, I'm sure there is. Sasha. Ah, one of my favorite Rimworld theme songs. You can't really get people to haul stuff from one stockpile to another by manually telling them what to do. They kind of have to do it on their own. Well, that's a real bummer, man. Malaria and muscle parasite, so that's really gonna... Okay, so just a moderate amount of pain. You don't have any pain, but that's gonna change. Okay. We are gonna have to spend a lot of time feeding these guys. And let's see, we got Drake, Freeman, Spacey, and Ellenbrook. So Drake is one of our growers. Freeman is our warden and artist, that's fine. Spacey is one of our handlers and constructors, we can do without that. And Ellenbrook. Alright, so we have Kevin basically left to do all the growing. I'm gonna put Luminary onto growing as well. Temporarily, it's not ideal, but we need people, and we still have people cooking, right? Who's our cook? Ellenbrook. No, Ellenbrook is our cook. Well, shit. Luminary, Woo, Sasha, and Kevin, huh? Luminary, that's no good. Woo. Woo can cook. Great. Alright. He's also a doctor, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't really... Should I prioritize cooking over doctoring for Woo? And leave Kevin? I think I'm gonna do that. And now I'm gonna definitely need to remember to change all of these temporary assignments that I've done for, you know, basically like everybody. Solar flare, yeah, well, we can deal with that. Oh, except I can't cook without it, for crying out loud. Remember how proud I was that we managed to defeat those mechanoids with our bare hands? Something about pride coming before a fall. Oh well. I think we'll be alright, but malaria lasts quite some time. Well, it's been a while since I've had anybody with malaria, so maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. 69%, 68% immunity. That's not good. 70%, 68% immunity. Where's our doctor? Kevin and Woo. Well, they're sleeping. I guess we can let them sleep. Kevin probably needs to sleep too, yeah, because they had to doctor all night. Major break risk for Ellenbrook. Well, why not? Alright, Woo, please come treat Ellenbrook. Drake, what are you doing? You know what I said? I said rest until healed. You are not healed. Woo? Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna need to feed some stuff to yourself as well, but you know what? I think I'm gonna put a lot of people on Doctor. Freeman, oh, Freeman's in the bed, so he needs to be off a doctor. Sasha? Sasha's out and about. Good, so she can doctor up. Who's the other one that's out and about? Luminary, Woo, Sasha, and Kevin. Luminary? I don't think I want to have Luminary doing any doctoring. We will see how this goes. Malaria, 72% immunity, 73%, 74, 72, 72, 72, 76, 72. Oh. That would be a real bummer if we managed to survive fighting off a robot ship and then had a couple of people die to malaria. I guess we'll see. Like, there's really nothing we can do about it. I mean, there's just nothing we can do about it. Do I still have these turned off of sewing? I should probably turn them on to sewing. Not that anybody can sew them right now, but Luminary? Can Luminary do it? I don't think so. Oh, he cut down that tree though. Ellenbrook is on a mental break. That's not good because he needs to be resting. Do I want to try to arrest him? I don't really have a prison bed right now. I'm gonna have him drop his spear. No. Slow down the... Excuse me, slow down the game speed as well. Sasha, why don't you drop your knife? There we go. And you come down here. Woo. Come down here. I am not excited about the idea that the pigs might become involved here. Because I don't really want my pigs... I don't really want them getting involved in... yeah, if we have to fight here. So melee attack. Melee attack. Let's hope we can get this fight over with before the boars get involved. Alright, there we go. Woo, Sasha, why don't you rescue Ellenbrook? Woo, you can go rest yourself. That was a real drag. Actually, why don't you grab your spear first, though? I'm going to unforbid that. Sasha, I'll have you pick up the sword. Oh, hey, thank you, pig. That's some pig. I'm sorry, Ellenbrook, but I had no choice. Like, I can't have you running around with malaria. You really need to be healed up. Do you get a catharsis for that? You don't, so you're still going to be in a pretty terrible mood, especially being in shock from exceptional pain. I suppose I could try sedating you. We are almost out of medicine, though. So, yeah. Boy, oh boy. This is going to be some challenge to keep these guys alive. Racing against the malaria like that. It's not like we really have any more heal root. Can I harvest some of this wild heal root? There's one right there. There's one. Maybe that one? I don't know if that's going to be enough, but you know what I mean. What else can I do? It's the best effort, or the best bet that we have. I have to try something. Let's turn that speed up. Major break risk, probably Ellenbrook. Nope, Freeman now. Gotta make sure I get these guys their weapons back. Sasha, that includes you. Yep, sure does. I know you're trying to go feed somebody and take care of your primary responsibilities. Uh-oh. Ellenbrook, what are you doing? There's a whole reason. No, Woo, what are you doing? Why didn't you, why don't you rest? Oh, that's why. There we go, Ellenbrook, rest until healed. Woo, go back to whatever, I don't care. You don't really need to rest, to be honest. You've just got bruises. That's not a serious danger. Alright, Spacey. 74, 79, so that malaria is progressing very slowly. 80, 78, I don't like that, Freeman. Do not like that at all. That malaria affects your blood filtration on its own. Oh no. Oh yeah, it does. But once it gets to a worse point, it affects it even more. And that is going to slow down his immunity gain. Looks like his immunity gain is going to catch up with the disease percentage, though. Oh, gosh. I just don't, we don't have time. Well, you know, what are you going to do? No point in complaining about it. Just got to try to wait it out, see what happens. Would have been nice if I had Penoxycycline around to have helped out, but you know, we didn't. So no use in crying over spilt milk. Woo is having really bad luck having to fight or having just little minor injuries out of nowhere. Can you heal yourself, Wu? You're a doctor, right? Oh, do I have to instruct you to heal yourself? There you go. Do not want you to get an infection from that rat bite. On the other hand, I'm not thrilled that you're using the last of our medicine. Who can I tell to go take care of that plant cutting thing? Luminary? I mean, kind of everybody, but Luminary's not a doctor. Drake? Drake is in the hospital bed. Spacey? Spacey's up and at them. Nope, Spacey's in the hospital bed. Sasha? Sasha's a doctor, so the other ones are all doctors. Alright, so it's up to you, Luminary. How are you doing on needs? Can I get you out of bed? Kind of. I really need to harvest these, this wild heal root. Because I'm not certain, but I'm guessing that trying to treat diseases without medicine probably not going to be as effective as treating diseases with medicine. I mean, I'm really going out on a limb here. We just get one medicine from each of these, huh? Harvest failed. Well, that's great. And what, you're going back to bed already? Oh, I mean, I guess it's been long enough for you to be tired again already, but still, seems excessive. 78, 87, well that's good. You're gonna pull through, I think. 86, 85, you are still right on the edge there. 77, 86, you should be alright. Ellenbrook, 81, 85, you're looking good as well. So it's mostly just Freeman that I'm worried about here. And it looks like his immunity is probably going to pull ahead in the long run. I mean, it's very close. But yeah, it's so close. So all we need to do is we just need to have the immunity 1 point ahead of the disease. So malaria can be at 99 as long as he hits 100% immunity before malaria hits 100. And based on what we were just watching, I would think that that will happen, but hard to tell. Fortunately, we've got a reasonable army of animals. So if it comes to need for a fight, you know, our animals should be able to make up for all of the people who are stuck in bed, you know. Severe illness, that's going to be Freeman, yeah. That's because he's probably hit 90% or something. 92 and 91. And that slows his blood filtration down even further. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to find out his fate in this episode because we will have to wait until the next one. Thank you everybody for watching. I know I seemed a little down on this episode. That's because those diseases are tough. But you know what? We will be back. I love these Muffalo doing it in Luminary's bedroom. Luminary's like, come on. Do I have to have animals having sex in my bedroom while I'm trying to sleep? I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you will come back for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.